You know,
What?
it's a day
Mm-hmm.
that exists.
What?
It's Friday, Friday, getting down on Friday.
It's Saturday for me.
On the plus side, I haven't done really any art in months, and I just spent 2 hours hanging out with Dapper and Zeralon on Dapper's off channel, actually doing some art. So that was kind of fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was doing some art of my D&D character,
Oh yeah, I was
and
in the live chat when you were doing that. I think so.
yeah,
And somebody's dog was barking, and I was just like, "Give that dog attention, you peasant!" I'm like, "Whose dog child is that in the background barking?"
whose fur baby is barking?
Right? I was like, "Give that child attention."
Yeah, so that was fun. That was nice. It's because I just haven't done any. I got so disillusioned with AI art and like online art communities and like all of that stuff that I was just like, I just don't want to do any. I need a break. Like I'm just done. So I've been on a bit of an art hiatus, which is
Oh, okay.
sucks for an artist. Like that's not a necessarily. It's not like the worst, but I mean, I guess it kind of depends. So I was
Yeah,
just like,
when you see oversaturation of like what you have been pursuing, and then just people just coming in left, right, and center and using technology and saying, "Oh yeah, I can do this better than you. I'm a better artist than you because
it's
AI."
like there's that, but there's more like just the whole vibe around it is just kills it really bad.
Yeah.
Hello.
Welcome back to Don't Feck Friday.
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 It's going to be fun.
Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome back to Don't Fuck Friday. I want to tell you guys real quick. Look at my shirt. Look at this shirt.
What does it say?
Athens sent me a shirt.
Oh, nice, Athens. Fuck
This is
off!
this is the
Fuck
best
off!
shirt I've ever owned.
Fuck off! No, I can
Yeah,
stop. I can't stop.
He
Fuck
sent
off!
it.
I can't stop.
He sent it through Throne.
Oh,
So
fuck off!
this is a great shirt. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Nice.
It took a long time to
That's,
get here, but it did get here.
that's cool. That's so cool.
Yeah. You want to just
Yo,
dive
nice.
into it today?
My God, like, why are people so stupid? I don't get it. Like,
Yes. The answer is yes.
okay, so
Er,
I just have a public service announcement before we start here. Guys,
Oh
listen.
God. Must you? You must. Go
Yes, I
on.
must. If you see a tweet online and you think that is too fantastical to be true, please do some research. Please. Because
Honestly,
especially on
there's no bar, there is no parody anymore.
yeah, like on Twitter especially, with so much propaganda going around, so much dog whistling, please, 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 please do your research because yeah, it gets a tad bit frustrating to see that something strikes out to you and you say that's propaganda. Obviously, in the first line, I can see there's dog whistling happening, right, and there's overgeneralization happening.
Hey
Please
everyone,
go
I'm
and
sorry I
do some
was
research.
unable to
What the hell?
What the
What
fuck?
what 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 the hell? What the hell?
God?
God.
Sorry, go on.
God is a woman. Okay, okay, whatever. so, so yeah, I'm just saying, like, just do a little research, guys. Come on. Um, yeah, I'm always happy to have conversations, but I've realized, especially in Discord, if I start having a conversation, I just become really, really invested. I'm just like, I have to pull myself back. I'm just like,
You gotta
fuck
check
off.
yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So nowadays, what I do is I just fact check something and then just like put it there. I'm just like, you're welcome, and then I just get out of there. I'm just like. Yeah. So that was my public service announcement, my PSA for the day.
Alright. Alright. Double
All
check your
right?
stuff when you're posting it. Yeah. Anyway.
Yes, please. I beg you.
So okay, the first thing we're gonna look at is sort of related to that anyway. With believing
Oh,
misinformation on a is a win for some people, even when proven false. Winning means
that actually,
prioritizing independence from outside influences over being right.
there's so much I want to say. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. believing misinformation is a win for some people, even when proven false. I can believe that because some people are so desperate to like feel like they've got something to say and be heard and be validated, that's the thing, that they don't care about facts anymore.
It's
That's
the facts don't care about your feelings.
yeah, yeah. And they and it's the other way around then. You know, my Fifi's got hurt, so I don't care about facts.
I just
For
like
some
that this
symbolic
says for some symbolic thinkers, an independent mind is paramount. Symbolic thinkers, as opposed to just regular thinking. They think
You mean Steve
thinking is
McCrae?
a symbolism, not really an activity.
Yeah, right. Fuck, what the hell?
Why
There's
do
a
some
difference
people
between
endorse? Sorry, go ahead.
there's a difference between being like independent and being like close-minded. There's a very big difference. So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's come on.
Why do some? By the way, let me know what you guys think I should title this Dumbfuck Friday, because I didn't put a title because I was like, I don't really know what to call this. Um, why do some
Her
people
description is I
endorse?
don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Why do some people endorse claims that can easily be disproved? It's one thing to believe false information, but another to actively stick with something that's obviously wrong. Our new research published in the Journal of Social Psychology suggests that some people consider it a win to lean into known falsehoods. We are social psychologists who study political psychology and how people reason about reality. During the pandemic, we surveyed 5,535 people across 8 countries to investigate why people believed COVID-19 misinformation, like false claims that 5G networks caused the virus. The strongest
Oh my god.
predicator of whether someone believed in COVID-19 related misinformation and risks related to the vaccine was whether they viewed COVID-19 prevention efforts in terms of symbolic strength and weakness. In other words, this group focused on whether an action would make them appear to fend off or give in towards influence.
Yeah, the whole thing like I'm not a sheep. But the difference between being a sheep and
But they
then
also look, this
being
is the
a
same group that looks down on being woke.
right? Yeah, that's the thing.
This is,
It's like they can't see.
what?
It's just like they want to have their cake and eat it too. That's what they want to do.
Sure.
Yeah.
This factor
Uh,
outweighed how people felt about COVID-19 in general, their thinking style, and their political beliefs. Our survey measured it on a scale of how much people agreed with the sentences, including, quote, following coronavirus prevention guidelines means you have to back down, and continuous coronavirus coverage in the media is a sign we are losing. Our interpretation is that people who responded positively to these statements would feel they win by endorsing misinformation. Doing so can show the enemy that it will not gain any ground over people's views. You're gonna mind fight a virus? Who's the enemy? I don't understand.
I think it's generally like people don't find a way to channel their frustrations. Like, okay, the lockdown happened, the shutdown happened. People were so used to having access to everything that suddenly shutting down and not having access to a lot of things suddenly just became so frustrating, and they didn't know how to cope. So so they were like, I can't cope, so this cannot be real because I can't cope. I can't feel like that.
It kind of gives me the vibe of like lack of control. If the government is forcibly shutting something down, especially when you're already in a turbulent political landscape and a difficult socioeconomic scenario, so like inflation and housing costs, etc., right?
Yeah, and it's also like you also have to realize that like enforcing something entirely just enforcing something doesn't work. You have to be open to inquiry and a back and forth and allow people to ask questions. I think so. That's what it is about. When people think and I get it, there are some topics, okay, for example, being a Nazi, right? Right. Like our dear Renelle Smith, who was like,
Wow,
oh, I care about the
timing.
killing of
How
the
long did
Nazi
it take for us to get Nazi? 10 minutes?
10 minutes, you're welcome. So like, there are some ideologies which you'll be like, fuck off. fuck off, I guess. And you're like, I'm not talking
Why?
about that.
Making him sound like a
That's been
chicken.
discussed. Really? Sorry. Fuck off. Like, that's better, I guess.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So that will not get clipped at all, right? Um, so it's like, some ideologies, yeah, you're like, okay, that was done and dusted, and that was like, hey, we had a conversation on that a long time ago. That's a closed door. But then there are some things that you really, really, if there are people inquiring about scientific data, right, or about scientific facts, you have to be open to scrutiny and for inquiry, because that's what it is. All the scientific research is all about inquiry and questioning. I get it. Like, you cannot answer all the questions. I get it. Yeah, you gotta have a threshold. Obviously, you gotta have a threshold, right? But you can say that this is the reasonable point. I'm gonna stop here. After this, we're not we cannot answer further questions after that. That's fine by me. But you always gotta be open.
I think we're talking about two different things, though. If we're talking about people viewing a pandemic scale of restrictions being put, so like let's call it martial law, right? Would people be open to martial law or not? And it's a lot of that is going to be contextual based off the information that they have access to, but also the vibe. Like, what's the vibe at the time? If the vibe at the time is, oh, our country is full of illegal immigrants and the Democrats are trying to hamstring and occupy the government, then people might be more open to martial law under ICE, right?
Yeah, and it's also like there's also this other factor of like, not everyone is going to be an honest interlocutor. Like,
right. The problem with inquiry
is
is whether or not the questions make any fucking sense to begin with. And so you have an issue with media presence and social media in that case, where the pros and cons are not being weighed in a reasonable way in the first place. But when meaning is symbolic and not factual, rather than consider issues in light of actual facts, we suggest people with this mindset prioritize independent from outside influence. It means you can justify espousing pretty much anything. The easier a statement is to disprove, the more of a power move it is to say it, as it symbolizes how far you're willing to go. It has literally nothing to do with inquiry. It has literally nothing to do with facts or making good decisions. It is entirely based on a vibe of whether or not you feel like you're in power, whether or not you feel like you're in control. So the less in control you actually are, the less choices you're able to actually make in your life, the more you're going to try to grasp at things that you feel like you can control. And wearing a mask and being mad at the government is a pretty, like, there's not really much risk involved.
It's all about, I think so. This is all about wanting to feel in control. But also, it's also, again, like that last line kind of says, like, it's symbolizing how far you're willing to go, and the power of more of a power move to say it is, right? A statement, how easy a statement is to disprove. It's like, how should I put it? It's like coping. If I might just say it's like,
it is. It's a degree of cope. You're coping with the lack of control you have in your life. Again, like I was saying, with political punditry and division on top of socioeconomic feasibility and social mobility or economic mobility. If you don't have a whole lot of economic mobility, which basically just means can you climb the economic ladder, can you make more money over time as you put in effort, etc., etc., can you move where you exist, can you jump tax brackets, things like that. When you don't control that and you feel like no matter what you do, your future is, there's nothing you have no control over, whatever it's going to be, then you're going to look for places that you can control. Think of it as like an abusive relationship. Somebody being abused and having their control taken away, they will grasp at whatever they can in certain cases. Or when an abuser starts losing power, they will grasp at any power that they can get, right? Any type of control. So again, part of it has to do with like just your personal psychology and how like confident or like how much self-reflection you've done and how much time like sort of like philosophical time you've spent with yourself, and like that's a privilege. When you're in a lower socioeconomic scenario, you don't get the privilege to spend the time to learn the things or to spend time with yourself because you're too busy working 3 jobs to spend any time doing anything like this.
Yeah, it's all about, like, that's what I keep saying, like, to people, to everyone, like, especially in US. You want to make a change, be part of that change or be the change, right? You want the system to change, you gotta be part of this. You gotta, start talking to your, representatives. You can't just like sit on the sidelines.
I don't totally agree with that.
Hit me what you got.
Brick. Like that's you don't have to. Okay, generally what you want to do, if you can, is if you want to change the system but you still like the system itself and there are just some structural changes or some things that you want to make, then you can use the system to change the system, and that's generally what you want to do. You want a system that is adaptable in that way. If you don't like the system, then utilizing the system to force the system to no longer be the system it is a much bigger ask, and you need a lot more people on board on a grander scale, as opposed to just tearing down the entire system, which seems to be the vibe coming from the United States. People in the United States, in particular, seem to want to tear their system down, which is fine. If that's what they want to do, I'm not here to tell them that they shouldn't do that. If you don't like your system and you think your system needs to change, go ahead and do that. However, don't light the house on fire while you're still in it.
Yeah.
If you can avoid it.
Also, yeah, I think that there's also like this danger of like, by framing like beliefs, if you say, like misinformation as like symbolic wins, like, yeah, I'm gonna double down on this, so this is some kind of a symbolic win for that believer, right? There's this like risk, like where you are portraying that person deliberately as a contrarian, and you're not acknowledging their vulnerability, right, or their lack of access or structural factors behind it, right? And then there's also oversimplification of individual behavior also over there. Am I making sense?
I think that...
I think so.
I don't know. I think we're getting too serious for Dumbfuck Friday.
Yeah, Dumbfuck Friday, right? Okay. So the main thing is that, in my opinion, it's like...
Don't be stupid, stupid.
Listen, the fight is getting harder. I get it. Facts are finding it harder to be, if the other side's gonna double down, I say we triple down then. That's how it's supposed to be. You just can't back off then. You can't just let people who are, in my opinion, that's what I would go with. If they're like, nah, I'm gonna double down on this, I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna triple down on this, and I'm gonna call you out on it. I'm just like, that's simply not true, bitch.
I don't know how. I wonder if this article. Hold on, let me double check. Is this really 5D chess? Is it possible that symbolic, but not exactly true beliefs have some downstream benefits, such as serving as negotiation tactics, loyalty tests, or fake it till you make it? I guess, but like, this article doesn't have a solution. So like, what is the solution when this is going on, right?
What study is it citing for this?
The study it's citing is...
Where's the link?
It's right here.
Oh, that's one. Symbolic show strength, a predictor of risk perception and belief in misinformation.
When you treat... It depends on when you treat facts as... If and when you are treating facts, whether or not it is a belief, right?
Yeah.
Is a piece of information dependent on an individual's belief in that information. But the problem is people are not necessarily believing the facts of the matter. They're not believing where the facts are coming from. It's more of a genetic fallacy than it is actually a matter of analyzing the fact you were actually handed, right? People aren't not believing in COVID because they don't think people are dying. People aren't believing in COVID because they don't trust medical or they don't trust media. Or some combination.
Or both,
right?
Yeah, or combination.
I think it's politics, right?
Yeah. And then there are also like who are the honest actors in there and who are the dishonest actors in there who are just there to like take advantage of this situation, as long as they can make some money out of it.
Well, there's
They're
always going to
happy
be
to
opportunists, right?
opportunists, yes. And so it's also like, again, we have to always be in this. I get it, in this digital age where like like data, I'm not going to say information because information you imply that there's some facts backing it, I guess. But data, you can say, can travel from anywhere to anywhere, right? I get it. In this day and age, to keep on doubling down and say like, yeah, this is the fact, this is the fucking fact, and to like stop that rhetoric of just like, just because you're a contrarian, you will be heard, is yeah, that we have to kind of like balance that out.
Social media
Social media,
has an
yeah,
issue, two main issues to it. One,
yeah,
there's not a whole lot of like direct one-to-one consequence and retribution. So, like, yeah, you can get canceled and you can get kicked off, but you can just, leave and then come back on another account in a lot of cases, right?
oh, there are other platforms now who will take you on,
and
yeah.
and it's also super low risk if you're not like a content creator, if you're not somebody, right? If you're just an account. So you can kind of just say whatever you want. There's like next to zero consequences. You can kind of just say anything, right? When you do that in a bar or you do that on the street corner, the way you get treated changes, and the way people look and interact with you, there is a direct consequence. And that does not happen in this digital space. In the digital space, not only is there not any real consequence in that regard, but there's also these degrees of separation where are you even talking to a person? Maybe you're not. You might be talking to a bot. You don't fucking know.
Yeah, I think so. It's become sort of like a social currency, if I might say, on social media.
Sure,
right?
Yeah. It's attention.
It's attention, yeah. That's what it's a currency. Like, okay, how outrageous the claim is, the more that's what that's the ecosystem that the social media is being developed into.
Well, outrage farming, rage baiting,
outrage engagement,
and it's monetary, right? You make money off.
Yeah, that's what's rewarded. Yeah, and who's responsible for that? I'm looking at you, Mark Zuckerberg. I'm looking at you, Elon Musk. I'm looking at you, all the news channels who sit out there who are just talking about ratings all the time. So yeah, I'm looking. They are all responsible for this.
Yeah, something Johnny Smalley. Yeah, we have an update about that too
right?
coming up as well.
Oh
actually,
yes, there are updates about that too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all part of the, and a lot of it has to do with, like, I mean, YouTube is also equally big problem in that regard. Like, there should be regulations around these things, and there just currently is not, and like it's lagged behind way too long. I mean, Facebook there's laws in Canada that are preventing Facebook from doing things, and it's killed a lot of Facebook. But it's killing it slowly. It's not moving fast by any means. It's specifically around Facebook has to pay a news outlet to distribute their content. So Facebook just doesn't allow news to get posted on Facebook anymore in Canada. Which just leads people to either get caught in, they think they're looking at news on Facebook when they're not looking at news on Facebook, or they've realized that they're not getting any actual news from Facebook at all, right? So it's just, you're falling into one of these two categories at that point. But yeah, there's that. Let's talk about Johnny Smalley since we brought it up.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I was just commenting that I'll read the paper you sent me later.
Oh, sure. Let's just turn this up a little bit. So this is an update on Tozy's channel. Smalley just got humiliated in court today. So let's just
Little did we know that he would go on the offense. So he ended up actually suing or pressing charges against another Korean streamer today. And
man, I really love it when idiots decide to try to countersue into something they don't understand.
Well, it was a strategy. I have watched this video, so as we watch it further, it was a strategy. So by the sounds of it, he has got a good representative on his side. But yeah, how, like, I don't. But yeah, based on the. But I don't think so. He's going to escape other charges that are directly related to him. So yeah, this is just.
We just got out of that court, and it was pretty interesting because a lot of things actually happened, and this was kind of a quote-unquote secret trial because it was never publicized anywhere, and the only reason we found out about it is because through the Korean streamers that were actually called to testify. So thankfully, they actually shared the information with us. So we ended up showing up to court here in beautiful Seoul, Korea, and it was an interesting day. So there was a few main things that happened. First, we got to court and we found out that we couldn't actually be inside of the instead of the assembly, inside of the courtroom. We couldn't be inside of the courtroom, and
That happens.
yeah, there was actually a lot of things happened. So we ended up getting the information after court, and now we know what happened. So what happened now was Johnny pressed charges against Youngman. Youngman is one of the people who pressed charges against him for the deepfakes. So currently, Johnny is facing 2 counts of.
Yeah, deepfake laws also very interesting depending on where you go, particularly South Korea. There's like a big problem with deepfake and like Korean actors and artists and all kinds of stuff. Stray Kids, Bang Chan did some court for that.
Yeah.
Of deepfake charges. One is from the Korean streamer by the name of Bongbong, and the other one is from the Korean streamer by the name of Youngman. So Johnny and his legal team decided to go on the offense against Youngman because Youngman is in quite the pickle, to put it lightly, right now. So Youngman is currently in jail. Is he in jail or is he in prison?
He's in jail. He's been convicted.
He's in jail.
No, sorry, he's in prison. He's been convicted.
Okay, so he is in prison. Okay, Youngman is currently in prison. And Johnny decided to press charges against him for 3 different things. The main things were a deepfake as well, because originally Johnny showed the deepfake of them 2 making out, and that's what Johnny is in trouble for in his current case.
Hank and Youngman making out.
It was Hank and Youngman making out. Okay, so Johnny showed Hank and Youngman making out on his stream, and therefore he got charged with distributing the deepfake. Unfortunately, Youngman, he saw that and he was venting about it on his stream, and he also showed it on his stream. So then in return,
wait a minute. I'll be back. I'm listening.
Johnny pressed charges back at Youngman.
Wait, so Johnny's trying to press charges on the guy who showed a deepfake on his stream that somebody else made, complaining about the deepfake?
Yeah, he is.
That's so fucking dumb.
It's like skinning the hair of the technicalities of the case. That's why I told you. Like, I think so. He's got a good team on his side now.
I don't think he does. That's stupid as shit, man. That's
until the end.
That's so dumb.
And that happened today. So it was for the deepfake. Then it was also for assault with a baton, because that was actually that clip where they ran up on him and whacked him. That was, so one of the times Johnny was assaulted, that was Youngman who did it?
Yes.
Okay, so that was for that, and then obviously the last charge then was for stalking. So he has a deepfake charge, an assault with a baton, and then stalking. That's what Johnny hit on this other Korean stream.
I'm gonna press X to he might get him on the assault, but I don't think he's gonna get him on the stalking or the deepfake.
I think so. No, it's the other way around. He got him on the deepfake, not the assault.
I don't think so.
Let's listen. Maybe I got it wrong. It's possible.
Now, so essentially, the reason they played that Uno reverse was they wanted to come to a settlement so that Johnny could, so that Youngman wouldn't drop the charges at Johnny, because Johnny has 2 deepfake charges, which each could be 10 years in jail, 7 years each in jail, but they're capped out at 12.
They're capped at 7. It's capped at 7. So the reason it's high is to allow for multiple charges. Yes, it does add.
Yeah.
So say they convict him for 3 years on one deepfake charge.
Yeah.
Then they can only add half of the original one. So say they sentence 3 years for the first one, they would have to then sentence 1.5 years for the second one. So that's 4.5
interesting.
So that's how they come about the calculation. But say there are many crimes and it adds all the way up to 7, it's capped at 7.
Okay. So today in court, we had 3 people who ended up testifying. So first, Johnny ended up testifying, and he lied a lot, apparently.
A lot.
So what did the translator?
That's
What?
surprising.
People wouldn't just show up and lie in court. No, that can't happen.
No.
Yeah, I don't want to watch this whole thing, so I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit.
Drop
Yeah.
the charges. Like, they have three. So Youngman is in a much worse situation, actually. I mean, Johnny's in the situation that he's in, but Youngman is in a situation where he's already convicted, he's already in prison,
Yeah.
and he will be a repeat offender if he's convicted of these three charges that are very serious. Now, on the one hand, I would say that, so his wording was, I want to put this behind us, which is something you hear him say a lot. I want to put this behind me. He always says this when he says, I want to put this behind me.
The guy
And
has,
I also feel like we should note that Youngman sent in 5 letters of apology letters towards the judge
Right.
because of the deepfake situation. Johnny has not publicly apologized for this yet.
He has not even sent
Yeah.
one letter.
Yeah, I
But
told you.
Youngman showed true reflection. Reflection is that's what they're looking for, not just an apology. This isn't a situation with two kids get in a fight and you tell them to apologize and they make a fake apology. They want to hear words of true reflection. And Youngman has done that. He's convinced the court that he's sorry. So the decision in the end was they wrote an ad hoc, just on the spot, they wrote like improvised. I would call it an improvised agreement.
Yeah.
That's temporary until they formalize the agreement. So that agreement has been reached, and there's almost nothing stopping the court from dropping at least one deepfake charge. Right. now.
Okay. So yeah, there's a few things here. So wait, and then also, when talking to the attorney, he also said that he believes that Johnny committed perjury multiple times.
Oh,
and
it-
is there a chance that he can be charged for today's court case or for perjury in today's court?
I believe he committed the crime of perjury multiple times with a very specific goal, which is to reach this settlement. That's what
Right.
he wants.
Yeah.
That's his goal from this.
So Johnny is lying in court to try to get settlement from Youngman, who's in a worse
have you heard
position
that
because he's
before?
already been convicted of something else, and Youngman is apologizing and being willing to reach at least some kind of agreement, and Johnny's being a dick. Is that about right?
So what's happening here is, so the charge where the whole thing of assault happened, I think so the judge was like, you brought the fucking baton to the party and you got beaten with it, or the judge or the lawyers, I think so, argued. Johnny, you got the baton, right? What the fuck? You got beaten by it, now you're crying. Okay, whatever. The deepfake one is much more serious. So that's why Johnny Somali is using that one to his advantage in this point to get a resolution and to get the charges dropped against him by this guy Youngman. So that's what he's doing.
And a perjury charge would be a separate charge regardless of
Yes.
whatever agreements they do or do
Even
not
if this
come
thing drops,
to.
the perjury can come. The charge can come later. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Johnny Somali thinks he's got a win here, but it's gonna cause him more trouble. But I think so because there's a cap at 7 years for such charges, or I don't know what's the
That's
cap
just
for
the
perjury
deepfake ones.
charges. Yeah, so I don't know what's the cap on the perjury charges and how in South Korea do they go simultaneously or do they go, consecutively?
No, they add
Don't
on.
know that. They add on?
Yeah,
So yeah.
at least for the deepfake ones. For the other charges, it'll be up to the court to decide whether they happen succinctly or
Or one after the
Stacked.
other or something altogether.
Johnny's screwed and good.
He's
Fuck
screwed
this guy.
nonetheless.
Like what a
Nonetheless.
douchebag. Like he's
Yeah.
absolutely malicious. He's absolutely a
And
dick.
I think so. He should go to jail. With the whole, I keep bringing up like the Charlotte situation. Also, someone has to go to jail, in my opinion, for these morons to realize how much they're fucked up. And I really hope either Erin or someone else goes to jail. I really
think
hope.
that in the company scenario, which we're going to talk about a little bit more later, but in the company scenario, I do think it's good that South Korea is taking deepfakes seriously. That's good. That's a good thing to hear. I want to see more of that. That'll be great. More, please. Yes.
Yeah.
Taking online harassment and stalking orders seriously when you take the scenario and move it to the United States, like I don't see this case exist. Like I think Johnny has a better case if he was in America.
United States, yeah.
he would probably
I
this
think
probably
that's
would have
what
gone
he's
nowhere,
thinking.
right? So I think he's
I
still,
think
yeah, he's
that's
still
the
thinking like
mindset
the
he's
United,
working
because he's from the United States, right? He's got that
exactly.
U.S. mindset, and he's like
Yeah.
he's thinking he's gonna be able to play all these games, and you're in South Korea. I mean, you can see it in his streaming too, like the way he behaves in South Korea is as if he's like fucking Jake Paul running around fucking the suburbs, knocking over fucking mailboxes in California and LA.
Throwing Pokeballs at people. Like, it's like, no, that's not how you behave. It's
right.
I think so. Even, and also like the prison system in countries like Japan and South Korea, etc. They're really, really strict. Like, you
Very
think
different,
prison system
yeah.
in US, they're very different. They're very regimented, and they do not let you put a toe out of the line. So if he thinks that he's gonna just have a good old time, I think so. Even if he spends a year in one of these jails, he's gonna get his act straight, in my opinion.
I don't
So,
know,
yeah.
but I do think like in the company situation, when you have, again, we have to move it to the United States. The United States doesn't do a good job taking the problems of social media and applying them as if they are taking place in a real space, because they are taking place in a real space, right? And we see this with Erin, right? Erin is very, very confused in that she doesn't understand the difference between like something being digital
and virtual.
and virtual, yeah.
Yeah, I keep saying that from the start. She thinks that
Yeah.
YouTube is virtual when it's not. YouTube is digital, and
Mhm.
therefore falls under the jurisdiction of real life, and that's what Erin is not getting. Her fucking thick brain, smooth brain is not getting. Or she doesn't want to get it because she thinks, uh, you know, she can get away with it on social media by denying it. You know what I mean? But the fact is, Erin, you are an adjudicated harasser.
Yeah.
Just telling you.
You
Questioning it on social
lose.
media or trying to litigate on social media is making you
Or
look
try,
worse.
or pulling a wolf and being like, I didn't get this paperwork, therefore it's not real. And it's like,
Never
yeah,
happened.
it doesn't matter how illiterate you are, it's still applicable.
Yeah. And if you still don't understand, I keep telling her, go to a fucking lawyer. Go for a fucking consult. Spend some money. Go and, you have a
Or
job.
don't.
She claims she has a job. She should have initially like at least a $200 on her hand to go for an initial consult.
Or
Just
go
put
for
the,
a free consult. Go talk to a
yeah,
paralegal.
just put the the judgment in front of them and say, tell me what the fuck is this, and I'm quite sure they will be happy to explain it to you.
Anyway, we'll get into
Like,
more about them later.
all right.
Demolition begins on
Yeah.
the east wing of the White House for Trump's new
Oh my
$250 million ballroom.
Where's the money coming from? My first question
all the
is
tariffs, I guess.
oh yeah, the tariffs. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Demolition
Okay,
began Monday on the east wing of the White House to make way for President Trump's massive new $250 million ballroom. You know it's gonna be ugly as fuck, right?
Oh
you
yeah,
saw
it's
when he
gonna
did
be
the
golden,
Oval Office.
overly
It's gonna be
golden.
so fucking ugly. It's been 4 days since this was published, so it might be all the way gone by now, but photos provided to the Post show that construction crews have already ripped off the covered entrance that for decades greeted visitors going on tours or attending special events. There's something special about the Donald Trump being the president and this being pictures from the White House.
Yeah, right? He was gonna make everything so nice and shiny. What happened?
Yeah, there is a list of donors. Yeah, there's a list of people who have donated
Interesting.
to
Oh,
get this
wow.
ballroom done. You want me to pull up the list?
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Let me find. Here it is. Boop. So I haven't I haven't confirmed this list, but Ultra Group, Amazon, Apple, Bose, Allen Hamilton, Caterpillar, Coinbase, Comcast, Jay Pepe, and Amelia Fanjul, I don't know, Hard Rock International, Google, HP, Lockheed Martin, of course, Meta Platforms, that's Facebook, Micron Technology, Microsoft.
Oh, wow.
Next Era Energy, Palantir, because of course Palantir, Ripple, Reynolds America, T-Mobile, Tether America, Union Pacific Railroad, Adelson Family Foundation, Stephen E. Brody, Betty Wold Johnson Foundation, Charles and Marissa Cascarilla,
Casarilla,
Edward
Casarilla.
and Shari Glazer. Oh, yeah. Harold Ham, Benjamin Leon Jr., the Lutnick family, the Laura and Isaac Perlmutter Foundation, Stephen A. Schwartzman, is that Constantine?
Yep.
But spelled with a K. Good.
Yeah.
Sokolov. Definitely not a
Yeah.
Russian. Kelly Loafer
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Jeff Spreacher. Paolo Taramani. Cameron Winklevoss.
Oh, was.
Tyler Winklevoss. Okay. So yeah, if you
I'm
ever
just-
needed reasons to get away from or ban or like not buy products from, there's a list for you. You're welcome.
So my thing is that why are they so interested in funding that? Why? Why are these individuals or these companies or these charities or organizations or whatever the fuck? Why are companies? Why are they so invested why do they want to invest in this thing? I don't get it.
Why do they want to give money to
getting in
Trump? Because they're definitely not getting any kind of like bonuses.
And how much
or
of this is Trump
clapbacks.
is gonna pocket? Yeah, like, and how much of this is Trump gonna pocket instead of spending it on the ballroom? I'm just saying, and not use the.
Why does the White House need a ballroom?
Yeah, right.
East Wing, constructed in its current form in 1942 with a single-story predecessor dating to 1902, is one of the newest parts of the White House complex. The wing historically has housed the First Lady's office and sits atop a bomb shelter. Yeah, of course he's destroying the one spot for women. Trump significantly lengthened the East Wing to the south to accommodate a new ballroom with a number of trees already chopped down to make way for the addition.
Oh shit. So okay, cool.
The idea for the new ballroom was inspired by Trump's own massive gold-gilded ballroom at his Mar-a-Lago club in Palm Beach, which can accommodate major events including his most recent campaign launch. To the surprise of fucking nobody. It's gonna be ugly as shit.
Which lucky construction company got the contract for it?
Oh, it can't be like Caterpillar.
Many...
Actually, that's ACECO.
They might have hired it or leased that thing. That's the construction company.
Yeah, well, I mean, Caterpillar makes diggy stuff.
Oh, okay.
They make equipment.
Okay.
That's not the only thing they make. But
and how many security breaches are going to be there while that happens? I'm just saying.
Man, I don't know. We're gonna have a phenomenal ballroom. This is gonna be one of the best anywhere in the world. There won't be anything like it, actually. Trump told donors of the construction project last week. Okay, you're not supposed to just have random people hosting their weddings in the White House. So what the fuck are you talking about? God, he's such a freak.
Like, want to talk about oligarchy? Here we go. You know, this is what oligarchy looks like.
Fucking freak, dude. Like, what a...
Yeah.
I mean, he's also like the funniest. Like, this is the funniest shit. Like, this is cartoon. This is cartoon level amusing.
Yeah.
I had one more about the press is all leaving the White House.
Who is surprised? And I think so they are now filling those slots up with all the right-wing influencers and propaganda, the people who spread the right-wing propaganda online. I think so that's what's happening.
Well, even Fox News walked out. Like the demand was basically like you're like the only reason to come to the press room is that we're going to tell you what you're going to say, and you're only going to be able to repeat what's in the press briefing. So it's like, so what's the point of going? There is no point in going. So CNN, like all of like the CBC, like all the Canadian ones left. They were like, there's no point in being here. Like, just give us you're just gonna give us the press briefing. Just give us the press briefing, and we'll tell people what's in it. But
put it on the website, the White House website. Just put it there.
Yeah, Newsmax refused as well. Yeah. It's pretty.
That's interesting.
It's interestingly fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Was it the Pentagon?
So I know why
yeah, it might have
Fox
been the Pentagon.
Refuse.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think I know why Fox might have refused it, because then they are limited in how much they can exploit something, and and for their
Well,
TRP and stuff.
why pay somebody to be there if they're just gonna be they're not gonna get anything out of it, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Why use the resources? Why waste the resources and your employees time and effort, when they come up with questions, and Trump's answer is, "You're not that intelligent." It was like, okay, whatever, dude.
All right,
It's
all right.
like,
Are you ready? Are you
all right.
ready? Are you
Oh my God.
ready?
Am I? Am I?
Alex
Am I?
Jones was on with Tucker Carlson.
Oh God, no.
Alex Jones goes scorched earth on Trump's DOJ, and Tucker Carlson interview torches lazy Bondi, compromised Patel, and big baby Bongino.
Oh, I guess that the other side's not making a lot of money for him anymore. I guess he needs that moolah, so now to pay off those billions of dollars of like fucking restitution that he has to pay, to the
Well, it's like the
parents
Nick
of the victims.
Fuentes, right?
So,
It's the most
yeah.
extreme. Like,
Yep.
you're not extreme enough for us. So, like, far-right conspiracy theorist
Yeah.
Alex Jones torched several Trump administration senior law enforcement officials during a new interview with Tucker Carlson, calling Attorney General Pam Bondi lazy, FBI Director Kash Patel compromised, and his deputy Dan Bongino a big baby. I actually probably agree with Alex Jones on this.
Yeah, but I want to see why he thinks that they are all these things. Just
Jones,
why he thinks
yeah,
they're
we'll watch
compromised.
we'll watch a little bit of it, but not
Can
too
you
much.
expand it a bit?
Oh, you needed a
Can
little
you
bit.
magnify
Yeah.
it a bit, please? Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Jones's
Much
comments made during the episode of Tucker Carlson show published on Monday, one day before the U.S. Supreme Court refused to hear an appeal from Jones about the nearly $1.5 billion he's ordered to pay families of and one first responder to the Sandy Hook school shooting, came during a discussion about Jones's legal trouble. Quote, "So this is just totally grotesque, and this is not the free market at work. This is NGOs plus law firms plus the U.S. government destroying a private citizen for opposing the political agenda of the people in charge. So this is like exactly what you can't have in your country," mused Carlson. Quote, simple question to you, could the current Department of Justice shut this down? He then asked Jones. Jones replied in the affirmative, but asserted that Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche has been standing in the way of his vindication. So his complaint is that they won't get him off the hook for all the money he owes to the Sandy Hook families. So he's like, you guys are compromised and you suck because you're not giving me a pardon.
Can he get a pardon for such things? I don't think so, right?
No, it's not how it works. It's not. It wouldn't actually be a pardon. They just want to get it like overturned.
That's not how it works. So sorry, buddy. That's why
very funny. This is, how long is this? I forget. It's 2 hours and 22 minutes of Tucker Carlson and Alex Jones.
Are you going to react to this?
You want me to cover this whole thing? I could.
Or I could do it if you don't want to.
Look at the titles of the things. Update on the Russia-Ukraine war. Why is the U.S. government still supporting Zelensky? The smear campaigns meant to destroy anti-war voices. This is a coordinated effort to destroy the U.S. dollar? ? How to fight back against BlackRock, the Great Reset, and WEF. Are we on the verge of a civil war? How Hollywood is programming you? How do we stop the oncoming war before it's too late? The murder of Charlie Kirk and InfoWars reporter Jamie White. The globalists' mission to eliminate Christianity. All right. Have we been lied to about World War I and World War II? What happened to Kanye West? Donald Trump taking the flu shot and COVID booster. Why can't we strip vaccine developers of their lawsuit immunity? Are people becoming more conscious of spiritual warfare? The infiltration of American churches? Does Jones ever feel hopeless?
I think so. He's in the constant state of hopeless.
Peter Thiel and the Antichrist. The first step to repairing our country. Why are female leaders far more bloodthirsty than
Oh my
men?
god. You tell
Will the
me, dude.
Justice Department save Alex Jones and Mike Lindell?
Did talk right about right at the end. Right at the end. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my god. How many views does this thing have? Like, is it on YouTube? This is on YouTube, right? So how
Yeah,
many
because
views does
Alex Jones, or sorry, what's his face? Tucker Carlson got
Carlson.
fired and like kicked off of literally everywhere, so now he only exists on YouTube.
Alex Jones, ladies and
1.6
gentlemen.
million views.
Shut up.
Not impressive. Not impressive.
1.6 million is really not very high.
Not impressive. Nah,
No.
not impressive. Us sitting here on a fucking 4.4 channel. Not impressive. Oh god. Oh.
I mean, actually,
get it.
1.6 million views when you only have 4.8 million subscribers is actually pretty good ratio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I would say
his
so.
ratio's decent.
Decent, yeah. My thing is that I think so.
Yeah,
You're
how
right
is he
about that.
still?
They're
He's
not
gotta be violating YouTube. Look at this fucking look at this layout. This is look at their set. It's supposed to be like cottagecore rustic, but he's got like fucking there's a gun, there's a machete.
Machete.
This has got candles in it, but it's made out of like antlers.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What is going on?
Why is it hanging so low? Why is it hanging so low?
Because it needs to
I
be
don't
in
get it.
frame.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. The practicality just goes out of the window.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that I think so, Chesh, you're right about like both of them, because not both of them. Like Alex Jones, because
Hunting lodge chic. Yeah.
yeah, oh, jeez. I think so because Alex Jones is not getting the benefit out of what is going on at the present, so that's why he's bitching and moaning about it. I think so anyone who's not getting any benefit anymore is either pulling out or is bitching and moaning about it. I think so. If they're not getting any gain from it,
yes and
monetary
no.
or otherwise.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Or
go with
any
yes
other,
and
yeah.
no. I think Alex Jones is very vindictive in that he's definitely like, I'm not getting the direct response where I'm getting vindicated and my case overturned. So I'm specifically mad at these particular people. But I also think that Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes are in the same boat of we're the more extreme right of the right-wing extreme white nationalists that are now the majority of like your Trump supporter stuff. So like they're criticizing Trump because he's not being extreme enough for them, because it's not like, yeah, as much as this is like a MAGA groupie cult thing going on, there's still always factions within that group. So Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes are on the more extreme faction side of the faction. I mean, so would Charlie Kirk would have been. Charlie Kirk tried to present himself as more reasonable, I'm just gonna debate people, prove me wrong kind of thing. But his views are actually incredibly extreme if you listen to the shit he actually said.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to whitewash him, but you know, that's a different thing. Do you want to watch any of these shorter ones?
Which one? Which one do you want to watch? That's the question.
The Globalist Mission. They got a mission. The globalist mission to eliminate Christianity.
Out of the windows. Yeah, no, I've seen it a lot around the world, and that can't happen here. But it feels like we're moving toward that very, very quickly. So how do you stop that?
You have to recognize that the Larry Finks and others think they're above the law. They think they're invincible. They've got their big.
It's more than that. I'm sorry. They hate us, actually. There is hatred. It's not just neglect. It's not just I'm in it for the money. Larry Fink could probably have made more money without ESG, actually.
Oh, I agree. I was about to say.
So it's not it, but the point of ESG is to destroy the civilization. And what's the point there? It's not just so they can like
ESG?
leave in their escape pod. It's because they hate the civilization.
Exactly. In fact, they're suicide bombers. They're economic, cultural suicide bombers. I was about to say, Larry Fink.
Economic, cultural suicide bombers.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
How many cartons of cigarettes does Alex Jones smoke a day? I'm pretty sure the reason his voice sounds like that is because of his screaming all of the time on InfoWars.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
straight up
He's
destroyed his
busted his
throat.
vocal cords. Yeah.
Yeah,
busted
they're
his vocal cords
toasted.
by
That's what that.
screaming.
It's a
Yeah.
really bad fry. Yeah.
One time I was flying in a private jet, somebody was flying with over Connecticut. They go, look, there's Larry Fink's giant
I still
compound.
have private
You can
jet
see the big
guys.
fences and the thousands of acres and, you know, security guard stations. The point is he thinks he can wage war against us and then he's going to be insulated. He's got to be exposed. He's got to be spotlighted.
Of course.
And we've got to let him know that we're going to blame you. So you think you can replace Klaus Schwab because he's so unpopular? Well, you're going to be more unpopular than him. So I totally agree. We have to admit that they're waging war on us. And we have to mobilize
they're doing it
against
for a reason. It's not just to make money. I mean, I think the Sacklers are smart. They probably could have made money doing a lot of things. But instead it was selling poison to Appalachia. And at some point you got to think, well, they knew that. Of course, they knew what they were
I
doing.
love that we just jumped into the middle of this, but started
And
at the
if you
beginning
look
of a
at the
chapter
left-hand
as if
side-
this chapter makes any sense.
Yeah, like, and also on the left-hand side, if you see there's smoke coming out, I don't know if it's a smoke effect or if it's
Doing.
Alex Jones
And
smoking.
they had to
On
have
the
taken a
left-hand side,
certain
yeah.
joy in killing all those people.
Yeah, it's Alex Jones.
At the end of the
smoking.
day,
Alex.
Yeah, he is smoking.
in 1917, British intelligence working with a lot of Russian immigrants to New York put 100,000 men into Russia and sent Stalin's train of gold in. And they took them years to control the whole country, but they got control of the capital city. And then they just sent out the commissars
What the fuck is going on
to the
here?
peasants, thought they were being liberated from the czars and feudalism. And instead they said it was 20 times worse. And they just raped and killed and murdered.
Stalin and the czars of
Commissar?
what? Am I okay? Maybe I'm not great at this, and I don't. Admittedly, I don't have a whole lot of
I
like
think
Russia
do a little more
history.
research.
I was pretty sure that the Tsar had been long overthrown before Stalin was in
Yeah.
power.
Yeah, it was.
Is he saying that the Allied powers supported Stalin in their revolution, a revolution against their allies? I think so, and I think he's trying to say it was funded by the Jews and England's
actual
intelligence agency. I think. I'm a little confused.
Tens of millions of them. And so at the end of the day, whatever the deal is with the left, they want to kill Christian farmers. And they want to kill...
What?
What? What?
What?
What? Can you
This is
please
the same
show
thing
me
that Steve was
any
doing, right?
left documentation that says kill
is the
Christian
same
farmers specifically?
This is the same level of fear mongering and like vague talk that Steve was doing with David Paulman. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, the left is extremist. Yeah, we have got all the solutions, but the left is like they can't be reasoned with and blah 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 blah. This is the same fear mongering, and that's why I keep saying if you want to like nail these people on anything, talk about policies. The minute you start talking about specific things and specific policies with these people just crumple. They just
Not even
crumble,
like,
sorry,
not even all of the farmers, not just the Christian ones, and not even all of the
Christian
Christian farmers, specifically the white ones.
the white ones, right? Oh my god.
Huh?
Christian white farmers. But you saw the UN and
that is true. I spent a long time not wanting to admit to myself that that's true, but then you just look globally. What is this? Like,
What?
Globally? The leftists
What are you
globally want to kill Christian
Like
white
the Jews,
farmers?
Chesh. It's the fucking Jews. It's the fucking Jews everywhere. Jews. Oh my fucking lord, someone.
This is so insane. Oh my god. I'm scared to look at the comment section.
what connects everything? It's a hostility to that group. I don't know where that hostility
What?
comes from. It's a
How?
flawed group.
Where?
All people are flawed.
They-
Every group is flawed. But that's on par, pretty peaceable group, actually, kind of nice people. Like, why?
White nationalists are a peaceful group and they're all farmers, I guess? white farmers, historically very, very civil, very don't do slavery.
Never had any slaves. Yeah, I was about to say that. You just took it right off.
Wow.
Holy
Wow.
shit. I was saying,
The hatred, and I think it's Christianity. I really believe that.
And it's not just kill white.
It's
Dude,
hatred towards
I just have
global hatred towards Christianity.
So I have to just say this, Alex, my man, your vocal cords are already busted, and now you're smoking cigars. What the fuck are you doing?
Hey, Hawkskull's in the chat confirming that I'm not crazy. Thanks.
Well, actually, keep on smoking cigars. Maybe one day his vocal cords are so busted that no sound comes out of that.
He'll become a mute the day Alex Jones becomes a mute. Oh my god.
Christians.
Yeah.
That's the main target. Look at the Rwandan massacre, which the UN actually ran. If you study it, and the Clintons, were there, and it was it was a minority of blacks that were Christian because they were Christian. They had all the prosperity and were successful, and they all got exterminated and wiped out. A couple million of them, and now all over the world they're pressuring.
Is that true? I didn't know that there was a.
Is that true? Good question, Tucker. Maybe you should get a fact checker in here.
I know what's gonna happen.
Good job, Tux.
Alex is gonna keep on going on, and he's gonna say, "Oh, okay, I believe you. That actually sounds true. That actually sounds true."
Okay, hold on. There's 16,000 comments.
Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Can you make it bigger, please, if you can? Can you magnify it, please?
No, it's gonna
Zoom
be
in?
weird. Tucker getting fired from Fox
Really?
News was the best thing that could have happened to him. So awesome to see him be free to do what he wants.
Oh my god. Oh
Religious
my
component
god.
to the
Oh yeah,
Hutu
it was
Tutsi.
the Christians got killed,
I didn't know
and the Animists did it. Yeah, and the
I
UN
didn't
oversaw
know
it.
that.
They put
Wow.
them in refugee centers.
What?
Oh yeah, the UN
What?
helped murder them all.
So the Tutsis were disproportionately Christian?
Yes, the minority group that was killed was disproportionately Christian.
Yeah, by the Hutus.
Yeah, and the Hutus were animists.
Why have I never heard that before?
That was,
Good question, Tucker. Why haven't you heard that before?
that was what I had guessed on at the time it was going down and covered it, yeah.
That was 31 years ago. I didn't know that.
And then they acted like the Clintons were helping. No, the UN, this actually came out in reports even from the UN, they'd stick them in the refugee emergency center.
Where?
They'd pull back at night and send in the Animists to kill them. And then if some got out, the UN would machine gun them.
So I knew that there were a lot
UN
of
would
Tutsis
machine
killed in
gun them?
church.
I didn't know you had forces.
Apparently the UN has military forces.
Forces.
And also, wrote their own reports reporting that they were doing this thing that would probably be considered a war crime.
Yeah, right? And somehow Alex Jones has got access to all that shit, but he won't show it. Okay.
Oh my god, he's so crazy. Alex Jones is such like an absolute nut job. What a psycho. Oh. Alright. 2-minute break. 2-minute break,
Yes,
and then
please.
we
need
will be
that.
back. Yeah, we need a 2-minute
Yes,
break
please.
after listening to Alex Jones fucking.
I need to reset that fucking. I need to reset that fucking brain. Oh my god.
Yeah. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I think technically Tucker Carlson is breaking YouTube service with this video, specifically because YouTube changed their rules so that way you weren't allowed to platform people who have been kicked off the platform. So, like, you know, you can't. So, I think technically, because he's platforming Alex Jones, and Alex Jones has been kicked off YouTube a long time ago, I think this technically is against terms of service for YouTube. So, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to double check the rules, but I'm pretty sure this is against the rules. Manya, you take too long. I don't know if she can hear me. I think she can. I'm not 100% sure, though. So Jones is, if you wanted to know, demonstrably incorrect. Of course he was incorrect. The dominant ethnic group in Rwanda is Whomst. Alright, I'm just catching up on chat here. By the way, most of Africa got Christianized through colonialization efforts in the 19th century. Yep. I'm not seeing Vagri's other... Rwanda has a shitstorm of ethnic cleansing between over 175 recognized arms groups. That's a lot. Are you ready, Manya? You're muted.
Sorry, so I was just muted when I was just screaming that I'm making a snack for myself.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you were. Alright, are you guys ready?
So yeah. Are we? Yeah, it's my favorite part.
It's
Let's go.
time.
Oh,
Alright. Okay.
this moron.
Steve! My two all-time favorite presidents. You spelled favorite wrong. It has a U in it. I named my daughter after one of them, smiley face. I like the idea that he named his kid Ronald McDonald, though. Get it? He's Ronald Reagan.
Oh god, no. Oh god.
I like how he seems to think it's a positive thing to say that you destroyed the Democratic Party. Like, he thinks that's a good thing. Like, he thinks the removal of having different parties is good.
Right?
Like, having alternate choices in a democracy is a bad thing.
Yeah, right?
Like you do
that's
know.
What I'm saying, that he's gone.
Go ahead.
He's gone full, like, extremist. Sorry, my bad.
You started talking. Put food in your mouth. Welcome back to Dumb Fuck Friday, everybody.
Okay, so he's gone a total, like, extremist for some reason, and it's like logic has just left him.
Steve would call Watergate a hoax. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, you do know, like, on a healthy political spectrum, you want different perspectives, right? Whether that be the left or the right, right? And opposition. So, like, you want people who have these ideas. You might not want those ideas in power, right? But you want them to exist. You want the discussion to be happening. But Steve's out here being like, nah, fam, we don't want any of that. Get this shit out of here.
I like...
Yeah, oh my god, yes, somebody ask him. Somebody go and ask Steve if Watergate was a hoax.
Oh god, no. I'm just saying, didn't Steve, like, build his whole YouTube presence based on, you know, that he talks to people, he discusses things, you know, he listens to the other side, and now, and he thinks that moving out of that will somehow benefit him at this point, like, even if you go by the thing, like, okay, he wants to try something else on YouTube, like, right?
Sure.
Engagement comes with addressing the other side. And if you're not going to address the other side, you are not going to get any engagement, brother.
Well, he's also not edgy enough. He's like way too late to be
No.
like the edgy MAGA guy. Like he's way, way, way too late. He has to either go way
Yeah, he's
more
like-
extreme, and he's not gonna do that because one, he's a coward, and two,
And he doesn't know how to.
he doesn't know how to do it.
No.
But also, he's on Blue Sky. And clearly
Oh my
Blue Sky is
God.
not going well for him, as you can see by his engagement. And he says, I'm just here to watch
Screaming
how
into the
many
sky.
I'm just here to watch how many liberals lose their minds by having Trump's administration now over here trolling these idiots who think Trump is a king. It's rather entertaining to see how delusional these people are in real time. Hashtag MAGA.
This is just gaslighting. Pure, utter
He
gaslighting.
actually thinks that people on Blue Sky are gonna get trolled by him, and it's very funny. This is the same Trump who was tweeting out pictures of himself with a crown, right? The same Trump who said he wanted to be a dictator.
Shitting on. No, in a crown, on an airplane, dropping shit on people. Like,
Yeah.
on Americans.
Hello,
And instead
welcome
of
back.
defending him being a former soldier, instead of defending those Americans, he is being a simple like what's the sycophant? What's the fucking word?
Sycophantic. He's a sycophant.
Sycophantic.
Yeah.
He's being a sycophant, bootlicker for Donald Trump.
Mom,
Okay,
mom, mom,
whatever floats
mom.
your boat.
Tiny mushroom Cheeto dick. Mom, 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 mom. Manya, that's too big.
Oh, that's too big, yes.
Also, the 2020 election was stolen. Let's go.
All right.
2020 election was
Let's go,
stolen.
crackety crack.
They have evidence to prove it. They are
What
most
they?
assuredly indicating those involved with literally indicting? Indicting?
They're most assuredly
Indicting?
indicting.
That has a C in it. What do you mean indicting?
Yeah, he
Indicting.
meant to write that. Yeah. Doesn't
Okay,
indict
assuredly
have a C in it?
indicting. INDICTING.
Yeah, okay, nah, that's not a word.
Those, I don't know, is it?
No, I don't know.
I think it's a word. I think this is a word. This is a word. Indicting. Indict.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
To write, to compose, to dictate. Indict.
Oh, okay.
Indict. So, I don't know, maybe, yeah, so indicting would be, yeah, to impeach. Yeah.
Yeah, so so that's what it's how they pronounce it. Indicting, isn't it? Indict? I don't know. Ugh.
Why don't you pronounce
English.
the C? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know.
I don't know what's wrong with you people. What do you mean you don't pronounce the C? It's indict and indicting.
Indicting, yeah. He was indicted.
Indicting?
Indicting, yeah.
I think it should be indicting. I think it should
Yeah,
be indicting because there's so many dicks involved.
Megan from the live chat said, because English says fuck you.
I before E, except after C, and if there's no E, the C is silent. In this one particular word.
I just want to know, like, who are they?
Who's the
Who are
they in
who are
this
fucking
scenario?
they? And who are
Who's the they?
indicting
They
yeah.
have evidence to
Who?
prove it. They are most assuredly indicting those involved with literally rigging an election to ensure Trump did not win. As Trump said, it can never happen again. Is this along the lines of all those people that got charged with all the fraud and abuse that Elon Musk and Doge definitely found?
Yeah, I guess. Maybe that's what he means by they.
The they in this scenario is the Trump administration. At least in this
Oh,
paragraph.
As Trump said, yeah.
Mm. I love how MSNBC tries to frame it, ellipses. Remember, they are on the conspiracy. They are literally paid to lie for the Democrats. So now they has switched and is now MSNBC is the they now. I don't know why he's not.
No.
Why is he using they them pronouns right now? It's very
He can't
irritating
use it.
because it's very confusing.
He's being vague on purpose because he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He doesn't know who his resources are or what his resources are. So he's being generic in how he references them, and he's changed it from like, oh, someone is gonna bring justice to like, oh, these were people these are the criminals who stole the election. MSNBC.
I want to see where all of his evidence that MSNBC is in on a conspiracy and is getting paid to lie by the Democrats.
Yeah, I would love to see that. Yeah, see, where's your fucking citation needed? Where's that fucking stamp?
Oh, I got you. They use it as a form of they them or them versus us narrative. Yeah. Oh, it definitely is. This is very much division. This is very much decisive in that way. This is very much setting up them versus us. Very culty. Very. No, it's not good. It's very rhetorical, right? It's all rhetoric. It's not actually. There's no substance here. The frame it as, quote, Trump has hired a lawyer to oversee yet another investigation into his 2020 defeat, apparently because the original probes were too reality-based for him. And then there's a link, but there's no end quote. I'm assuming there's supposed to be an end quote. And we're back to, Steve, proofread your fucking posts.
Again, I'll just say one thing. There have been multiple fact checkers, right? And there were multiple reviews that have been included. That's what MSNBC is referring to, if I'm not wrong. Right? Where they have debunked that there was any election stealing in 2020.
The 2020 election has been investigated a number of times. And you know who got indicted? And you know who was found to be doing election fraud? People doing it on behalf of Donald Trump. And, that whole insurrection thing.
Yeah.
I wondered, how much my attitude about this would be different if I wasn't Canadian. And I wasn't, living in Canada. Do you think my attitude would be any different if I was American? I don't know. I don't think it would be. I think I feel like I'd be the same. I feel like I might be throwing bricks already, though. I feel like I might have a gun. I feel like if this was happening if ICE was in my neighborhood, I feel like I'd be shooting at ICE agents. Not that you guys should do that. I just think that's what I would be doing.
I would just have worn an inflated frog suit and just intimidated.
Oh, you're gonna go join the Portland Frog Brigade? Hell yeah.
Yep.
There's an anime that I think people should watch that it's called Sergeant Frog. And it's very, inline, and it's very funny. I definitely recommend. It's a good time. Okay. Capital LOL, the bias is off the charts, capital LOL, exclamation mark. I should specify. This is why people suffer from TDS. They believe this bullshit quote, apparently because the original probes were too reality-based for him, end quote. Rather than, oh fuck, maybe they actually do have evidence the 2020 election was stolen, ellipses.
Are you
and that Obama et al. Did in fact commit acts of treason.
Are you telling me, Steve, that after over 60 court cases that were brought in to challenge the 2020 results, they still might find something?
I like that they're gonna indict
60 court cases challenging the 2020 results.
You know what you do when you have evidence of somebody doing a crime? You know what you do when you have definitive evidence that somebody did a crime? An investigation. Trump derangement syndrome is not a real thing.
No, it's not.
Send in the frogs! I don't know. I like how he's mad that MSNBC was being lighthearted and made a joke. He's mad at comedy. I I thought when Elon bought Twitter, comedy was legal again. Why is comedy now illegal again?
And I thought that Steve's strategy was to mock the people that were in opposition to him and trying to make them see like how he's right. So why is it wrong when MSNBC does it?
If I could get frogs in the chat, please. Frogs, everybody, frogs.
Yes,
Get
frogs.
frogs in the chat. Thank you.
Frogs.
Yeah, no,
Ribbit,
Feline is right. The
ribbit,
problem
ribbit,
here
ribbit,
is that they don't believe in the investigation unless it fits their expectation. They're doing the classic, we have a conclusion, and we're trying to shove evidence into it. It's the same thing with flat earthers, it's the same thing with young earth creationism. Steve is doing a Ken Ham. He's doing a Ken Ham. He's doing a Bodie Hodge. He's doing a Spurs. Pick a flat earther. He's doing a fucking, what's his fucking name? Russian vids.
Oh my god. I actually went out and I made notes on this whole fucking thing because I wanted to debunk it, right? Number one, there have been over 60 cases in court, that challenged the 2020 results, and none of them succeeded. Right? And also, in the court filings themselves, sometimes the attorneys, they made a lot of claims publicly that they didn't want to make the same claims under oath for some reason.
Yes, that happened. Yeah.
Right. And let me see, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, stated, quote, there is no evidence that any voting system deleted or lost votes, changed votes, or was in any way compromised, unquote. So, Steve, I get it. You need to, I think so Steve has lost his mind and he cannot make, the distinction between what is an allegation and what is a factually or evidentially found, crime. He doesn't get it anymore.
I think he's so lost in the sauce that he actually is just putting the conclusion before the evidence. He's not following evidence at all. He's making up that, he's asserting that evidence definitely exists. Otherwise, they wouldn't do a stupid thing that wastes everyone's time and money. They're the government. What do you mean the government wouldn't do a stupid thing that wastes everybody's time and money? Since when has that been the position that is commonly held? What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, right. It's like, again, he never shows any citation for his claims. There's nothing. He shows no court documents, no court rulings, nothing. Maybe point out to a court, a judge saying something, or even a lawyer saying something under oath and say, look, this is what they're claiming, and this is what they're claiming to prove, that they will prove under the in front of the judge. At least come up with something like that, so we can talk about it. But he's just sitting there and just typing away. He's gone nuts. He's just sitting in a cave in the dark and typing
He's
away.
talking about the 2020 election,
5 years
but
ago.
saying Obama committed acts of treason. Obama was no longer a person in power in 2020.
Oh yeah, right. Right.
What will happen when liberals come fact to face?
Back to face.
That's not a saying.
He
With
meant
the
face to
harsh
face.
reality, and he probably meant that. He's just futzing with words.
Face
Back
to
to
fact,
face.
come face to fact.
No, it's
Come
face to
face the
face.
facts.
Or face the fact. Yeah, I think he's just mushing shit together. With the harsh reality that these people did in fact violate the most basic of American values and principles by literally committing acts of treason. You mean like a insurrection? And we're the true fascists. True fascist fallacy.
Now we are going. Yeah, I'm just gonna reverse no true Scotsman fallacy. That's what we are gonna go for now. Oh my god.
That the liberals are so expressively vocal of being terrified of. How are their psyches going to handle that revelation? Steve, define fascist.
Yeah. That's what's
Define
yeah,
it.
when you start define it, yeah. And what do you mean by the American values and principles? Which of the American values and principles are you referring to, please?
Templar in the chat said un-American things. You mean like violating the Constitution? Freedom of liberty of all, and people are people and should have the right to go and get like
all
be
the
happy and pursuit of happiness and shit.
And all the persons in the United States deserve due process. That
kind of
citizens,
anti-American.
Not citizens, persons. Not citizens, persons in the United States. By God, Steve, I know more about your fucking constitution than you will ever know. Like
Jens for 10 says Steve believes anyone involved with communist is anti-American and evil, yet he gladly took money from me via Patreon. I am a registered Belgian communist. Damn, you should refund that.
You know how many thousands of dollars he took? You know how many thousands of dollars he took from me, from Rez? Yeah. And lost
dirty
his shit
fucking
when I got, like,
because he's a dirty fucking capitalist.
Yeah, that's what he is.
And he's not even good at it. He lives on a couch. Anyway, yeah, define it. Define fascist, and then talk about it, and then maybe you'd have like a useful conversation. I do wonder, or worse, the ones who never will accept this as fact, even for the rest of their lives. Steve, there's a lot of people who believe wrong things, that live their whole life believing wrong things.
Steve, how are you going to change their opinion if you're not going to provide us any citations?
Right?
Give us something.
That's frightful.
Oh, really?
Think about how
good.
crazy they would have to be, as they would be the conspiracy theorists and the cultists they fear. Right? Wrong.
What?
No. Incorrect. Sounds like
projection.
sounds like the making of a good Twilight Zone. You're showing your age. The thing you're looking for is Black Mirror. Liberals who have become the very thing they believe they are fighting against. Hashtag MAGA. Have you considered that you are the baddies?
Am I the baddie?
Are we the baddies? Self-awareness
Did I
has left
accidentally
the
a war?
building. But I really wanted to show this one to you guys, because this one got me. So, you know how we got an update on Steve's definitely not girlfriend, definitely not wife. She definitely said maybe to something, but definitely not yes, but we don't know what the question was. So this is definitely him, definitely outside of Kano's house, which is also that's the person whose couch he's sleeping on. And I'm going to show you a couple things first. First, we are seeing the front of his house. Second, there's unit numbers. That are visible, that he is not covered. Also, it's the city and the where he lives. So I don't mean to be that guy, but maybe somebody should send him a pizza. Alright,
oh my God.
The next thing that I want to talk about is something that Jack talked about on his channel, and I recommend if you want a more in-depth analysis, go over there and check that out.
I noticed that too. I was just like,
but Manya also did this, so I'm just gonna zoom in for it. I'm just gonna zoom in. Guys. There's... Guys. Whose head is this? What is going on?
If you go at the top, go up. Look at her right ear. What the fuck is happening with her right ear? She looks like an elf.
It's like fucking whacked out. Like, this is a whole other person's head. He just fucking slapped it in there.
Steve, how desperate are you? How fucking desperate are you? Oh my God.
Was
that your kid? Was that your kid and you just like cut paste like this woman on your fucking kid? Is that what you just did?
Oh, it's so fucking bad, dude. It's
like, you go down, go down, go down, scroll down. Go to the bottom of the picture. I want to see. Oh yeah, there's no there's shadow. Any shadow? Okay, there's some shadow at the back I could see, or maybe that's just part of the chair.
I don't know.
don't
It's
know.
kind of wacky. It's kind of like
He's wacky.
wigging out. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just like so stupid.
Like, look at
Like,
this.
Steve, how desperate
Like,
are
that's
you?
so
Yeah.
weird. What is going on here?
I think so. The
Crazy.
there's a
Steve
there's
has
a
no. He's got a
light
foot
coming
back
from-
there. There's one foot there.
Yeah, he's got one foot back there, but yeah, it's like. But I was just like, I saw those two like set of glasses, and I was just like, nani? I was like 1 and 2. What the fuck?
Well, one could be like glasses and one could be sunglasses, right?
Or
Like
reading
that's
and
not.
stuff,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's not. Well,
But
even
still.
sunglasses or glasses, right? Like having two sets
Yeah,
isn't
yeah, yeah.
that weird. But like the fact that there's clearly the outline of a whole nother person's
Another-
head going on, and their head is clearly
Yeah.
tilted in a different angle, is fucking
Yeah.
cringe. Cringe, my guy. God, is this lady real? I'm not even convinced that this woman is real at this point.
Yeah, did he like cut paste her whole like just like her neck and her face? Because that's what it looks like. Because look at her fucking face and the angle with which it is with the neck.
Like
look
versus
at the
the
left
neck.
hand side of the
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know. I'm not
look at
getting
the
into.
fucking angle.
I'm not getting into hyper analyzing it, but like you can see
But
like the
I'm just
shadow
saying.
clearly here, and then it like kind of goes
Yeah.
away. Like there's like a lot you could talk about, but like the double head, the double top of the head is pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie. And like, we didn't even read what he said. What dumb thing did he say with this? I absolutely adore her. Can you blame me? I've fallen hard. Yeah, we believe that you really like your imaginary girlfriend, Steve. You made her up in your head. Of course
Yeah.
you like her.
Yeah. Do you understand that she said might? She might say yes. Do you understand what the word might means?
Might. No, he doesn't, because that's the same issue he had with you.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
might
That's
be
what
a reason why. Oh, that means it definitely is.
Oh god.
Oh no, it's so bad. It's so bad, dude. Another one I wanted to show you guys real quick is this post
let's
by
please.
Black Wolf. Just to go on to the go on with
Sean?
yeah,
That
just to go
fucking
on with
moron.
like ridiculously gross pictures. All right. This is gross, so be ready. Brother.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Brother, look at how
Oh my
gross
God.
his fucking fingernails. This I normally I don't touch on stuff like this, but my god, this is the same guy who's running around calling everybody else stanky, and this is the same guy telling everybody that they're ugly and whatever, and he's fucking walking around with the yellowest, most disgusting
Now I
fucking
can't finish my
fingernails.
fucking snack.
It's
Now I
so
gotta finish my snack.
gross,
Thanks,
dude.
Kesh.
It's so disgusting.
Look at my fucking nails. Yes, look at this. I cut them extra. It's so bad. Look at this. Look at my fucking nails. Look. It's like, dude,
It's so
It's like-
gross.
like cut your nails. Oh my god. Ugh.
Your fingernail should not be a darker yellow than the burning part of your blunt, dude.
right? Oh my god. Why are they so long? Oh my god.
I mean, having long nails can be nice. Like, that's fine. If you want to have long
clean
nails,
them.
great. But take care of them. Like, that's so
Yeah, like-
gross.
Ugh.
Brother,
ew.
what's that, brother?
No, he's not brother. No, he's not brother.
It's
He's like,
it's
ugh.
like his. You know, we've seen that picture of him where you can see how gross his walls are. His nail is more yellow than the yellow stains of the wall of his like bun down bunkie that he lives in.
Oh my god. Ugh. Now I can't finish my snack. Thanks, Chesh.
You're welcome.
Far out. Ugh.
You are so welcome.
Oh
Alright,
my
we covered
god.
that one. We covered that one. Oh, so we got a little bit of Erin, but I'm gonna show you these pictures first. So I just wanted to point out, guys, I went to court, right? And Renelle
Uh-huh.
was asking me questions
Uh-huh.
at court. And one of the questions
Uh-huh.
she asked me is she said that I stated that people were talking in the background and that I knew people were talking in the background. And I was like, yes. And she was like, how do you know that? I'm like, well, on stream, I'm like, she's like, do you have evidence of this? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, you have evidence of that? She was very surprised by this. And she was just like, well,
Yeah.
how do you, like, how do you possibly know? I'm like, well, you guys say that you're talking to each other all the time on streams. But I was going through some old stuff because I was just, poking around looking for something else. And look what I found.
Ta-da!
Oh, look, it's Erin on Facebook talking to Steve about lawyers.
Oh. When she doesn't have, when she herself doesn't have one. Okay.
There is a document, the edit ? Means she still owes her lawyer. I don't want to type, can you talk?
Yeah, I wonder why, Erin.
Gee,
Talk about
I
being
can't.
paranoid.
I can't fucking imagine how I could possibly know. Oh no! Look, secret chat with Veda and Megan. 15-second and 11-second audio clips that Steve showed on stream. Oh dear, I can't imagine. How could I possibly? Oh no, it's fucking Veda talking to Steve in a group chat that then says, "You blocked Steve." I can't imagine how I could have possibly.
Why? What happened?
Guys, how does Chesh know anything? How could she possibly figure out what's going on? I can't.
Yeah, I keep telling them that there's someone on their side and we have access to stuff. We keep telling them, but they don't believe us. They just don't believe us.
I think the Erin one is my favorite because it's literally talking about lawyers.
Yeah. When she never got herself one.
Oh my god.
Never got herself one.
So funny. So funny.
Ridiculous.
They're
Absolutely
so
ridiculous.
fucking stupid.
How do you know?
How do you
Exhibit
know?
1024.
Fucking Christ, guys. I think they show this shit by accident. Like, she has another one open over here. I don't have the screenshot of that one, but...
Yeah,
oh, God.
It looks, that's her. Yeah, that's her.
Oh.
I
God.
think so that's not Erin. That's someone else, but they spoke to Steve and they spoke to Erin also.
No, this one's Erin. Look at the create story. That's Erin.
Oh, okay, and that's her. Okay, yeah. Got it.
This
Man,
is her
I've not been on Facebook for a long time. I'm not on Facebook.
It's just if it's showing her face, then it's likely like a group chat, or it's like the side thing that says start new messages, and this is like the list of people that she's talking to. Yeah.
Yeah, there are 3 dots there, so yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So, speaking of Erin, she's looking a little tussled.
Tussled.
She's been roughed up a bit.
Yeah, FYI, this live is unlisted now, but even if she edits it, Erin, go be my guest. Try and cut and paste whatever you want to do. I've got the full live now with all the fucking embarrassing moments. So, yeah, good luck.
So we're just gonna let's let her talk a little bit, see where she's at, and then we'll jump ahead. So let's just get a vibe check.
I get the intro.
Vibe check.
Queued up and ready. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope well. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to stream earlier like I intended, but it was my only day off for the week, so shit kind of came up and happened.
Oh, she's busy
whatever.
working.
I'm here now.
Maybe she has money for a lawyer consult.
Now, finally.
But I know that won't be the case for long. Why is...
Oh my gosh,
that's
so
view.
pathetic and incompetent.
What is this camera angle? Okay.
She has been streaming for 5 years, and she still cannot figure out the StreamYards and how to set shit up.
Is anybody else getting tweaked out? Is anybody else getting tweaked out that her camera is on an angle that makes it look like she's tilted slightly?
Yeah, I can see that.
Is that
why is there a dustbin in the background on the desk?
Yeah, this is garbage. This is a mess. This is what? This is a light thing that's
and there's that purple crush we see. And I wonder what's in that purple crush. Yeah. What else is there in that purple crush? Because looking at this whole thing.
Go overplay some of the live stream that I covered last night.
Go overplay?
I kind of scrolled through a little bit more of it, and
Can't even
I
string together
just, yeah, I think it's important to really just discuss this
I
sentences.
think her filter's freaking out on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
be familiar
Oh
with
my
it,
God.
because this seems to be
Are
a
you
growing
okay?
trend, I think, on YouTube, on social media in
Looks like
general,
she's in
but
pain.
primarily on YouTube amongst YouTubers. And it's
That might just be her eyebrow makeup. It's not hitting.
becoming more and more frequent, I think, as just over the past couple years. And it's crazy
Uh-huh.
to me that that's the case. See, I don't know.
What?
I always grew up with like this.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to say code or whatever. It's not a code or anything like that. But like, I always grew up just with the
Can
belief
you
of
say
like,
something?
you don't go out trying to catch a case, you know, like, so you don't volunteer
What?
yourself for anything related to police officers unless you.
Oh,
What
she's
is
saying
she
indirectly, don't be a
trying?
snitch.
What is she
She's saying
trying
indirectly, don't be a snitch.
No,
That's what
there-
she's trying to say. Yes, that's what she's
no,
trying to say.
no. I don't think that's what she's trying to say. I think she's trying to
No?
say like you don't go out of your way to like work with or like engage with police officers in any way. So you don't like start shit with police officers. You don't like go and engage and start talking to them at random. Like you
Or
don't
you to file
engage with
cases and
police.
stuff?
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck we're talking about the police at all, but I mean, okay.
You have to, like, really, like the police officers determine you have to. So it just amazes me how so many
Not
people
really.
willingly
What if you're getting stalked?
invite law enforcement into their lives, into their activities. And
You mean like by violating court orders, Erin?
they do so over basically nothing. It not only is it like a waste of resources
What are you
and
talking
and
about?
time of police officers, but it's also like
What are
taking a lot of unnecessary risks.
Fuck the police! Waste their fucking time. Fuck the police!
What is she talking
And I
about?
say that because like you
She is saying you should only be a witness if you are legally forced to be a witness. Oh. Is she? Is that what she's saying? Maybe. What the fuck?
you
the
can
police
sit
not
there
put
and
more
think
court
about how
papers
I don't do anything that I have to worry about in my life. I'm an open book or whatever. But you see, the
Are
person
you?
who says that
Are you?
is the fool who thinks that they know what it is law enforcement would be looking for. That's
Usually
You didn't find that thing in that guy's pocket? Throwback. What? What? This is the same lady who's had to interact with the FBI in like 3 different cases, right?
Oh yeah, this is the lady. Yeah, this is the lady, and she
What
still
in
doesn't
the
get it.
We've listened to. She's just. We're 2 minutes in, and it's just incoherent rambling. Like this is bad,
Yeah,
even for Erin.
Go to timestamp 546.
546. All right.
Yes, specifically 546. Go for it.
I'll go to 530.
the true crime community, obviously.
Go for it.
And
Okay. True
she's
crime
been
community.
kind of at, I don't know, at odds with another creator, like a much smaller channel from what I understand. And so she filed a TRO against this person, and I'm not even sure why she did that. I don't even understand. It seems like
More TROs, Erin? Are you sure?
this whole thing started because
Look at that. She just went and
the
soothed
the OP,
herself.
I guess, whatever
and
the
then
person
started
we're going to be
doing
showing
that.
on screen
What the
for the
fuck
most
is
part.
going on?
I guess she was talking shit about the other person, and it got back to the other person, and one thing after another, they just were at odds with each other, and
Her
so right
thoughts
before
are so disjointed. Her thoughts are so disjointed. Like she can't. Like listen, Erin, if
Wait.
you're so tired, don't do the
Wait.
stream.
Hold on.
What?
Wait, I'm gonna zoom this in for you guys externally. I just
Interesting.
noticed something.
Go
Hopefully
for
you
it.
guys
I'm
will be able
listening,
to.
watching.
No, look. Yeah. Okay. What the fuck
Is
is
that
this?
I what? I Yeah, what is that?
What is this?
Huh?
Huh?
Nani?
What am I looking at?
It's
This is a butt. That's a butt. It's gotta be a butt.
yes,
It's definitely a
a
butt.
lady turning around, like yeah,
Compression
waist from waist.
pants? Oh, you think it's like the it's like the eye razors? You think it's razors?
Possibly.
For
It
sure.
can be. It can be a set of razors.
Feet moisturizing socks?
I think so. It's a razor. I think so. It's a set of razors. I think. Probably. Yeah.
That's a foot?
Most probably.
Where? What's a foot? Where are you seeing a foot?
That's not a foot. That's not a foot.
That's a butt and a
Come on.
leg.
Yeah, that's a butt and a leg. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think so.
Unless-
Those are razors.
Oh, wait. Unless that's a leg and this is a foot. And the foot's like way far forward. Like that's the heel. I don't know.
no.
That looks too narrow to be a foot.
No. There are like 2 segments to it. That a foot is not divided into 2 segments. No.
You're interested in this? This?
What's that?
Whatever this is?
Oh, the bong? It's a bong? Is that a
Pipes?
bong?
Pipes for smoking?
Oh. I
This is
see,
gonna
I see. She has a
gonna
bong.
zoom around her fucking.
Hold on. Go back.
Ah.
Go to the right. Go to the. Is that a weighing scale? What's that for? Go up.
This?
Go up.
Or
No,
this?
go up. Up.
This? That?
Stop. Yeah, that. What's that? Is that a weighing scale or what? No.
I don't know.
No, maybe it's a blue light for like nails and stuff. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe.
No, that's like underlight.
Yeah.
It's also
No,
on a
that-
cat
that-
bed.
No, and the one on the shelf above that. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah. What is that? It was.
I don't know. I don't know what
I was
any of this
looking at
shit
the
is.
pipe.
Yeah, right? Alright, anyway, what were you trying to
This-
say?
Like true crime convention or whatever. I think her name's Lauren. Yeah, so the hidden true crime
She
channel,
thinks
Lauren,
her name is Lauren.
filed a TRO against I forget her name, but I'll remember it in just a moment. Against the other lady.
Oh my god.
Are
That's
you
preventing
okay?
the other lady from
She's
being
not
able
okay.
to step foot in the
She's
venue
either
that was hosting
drunk
the true
or
crime,
high or
convention.
tired. I don't
which kind
know.
of sucks, but yeah.
Erin, if you're tired, don't stream.
Um,
If you're extremely tired, why would you stream? I just don't get
There we
it.
go.
What time
But we
was
know
this
she was
at?
drinking. I don't know what time.
Like
Hi,
when she
Shannon
streamed this
Gatsby. Hi,
live?
B. Jones. Hi, Janie Mack. How is
Oh god,
everyone?
shut up. Move on.
From
Look at the last
true-
15 minutes or
Hidden
something.
True Crime. I'm going to put a
Like
link
from last
to that in the description
la-
as well.
last 15 minutes.
Why does her
Let me just
layout
get a timestamp
change?
for it.
She went off camera for some reason. She was on camera before and then she went off camera. And then I think so there was some time
Oh,
there was
okay.
a time in between where she was just playing stuff and no one in the live chat could hear it. And then she told the live chat that it was their problem and not hers.
I'm
was
not an
so
audio tech, but
stupid.
is that pop filter actually doing anything? No, she doesn't know how to
Nope.
adjust or manage her
How to use
audio
it.
in any capacity. It doesn't do anything. Good
Wow.
god. Alright, when did you say the last what?
Start from 3:47 or 3:45. 3:45. Start from 3:45.
Alright. 43.
Right here. Yeah. So it stopped. The stream is not playing, right? And there's
Yeah.
silence.
Dead
Silence.
air!
Yeah. Guess for how long
There's
the dead
something.
air
I can
was
hear
for.
somebody moving. Hold on, I'm gonna put it back a little bit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it starts from actually 3:41. 3 hours 41 minutes. And then for almost 9 minutes she's just silent.
I'm turning that audio down because that's just cracking my ear.
What if it's the other way around?
What a
She's there
dumbass.
first. Well, And I
can't believe Lauren
fucking
tried that. Maybe
she's worried about her health and she knows her there.
No commentary,
She knew,
nothing.
she didn't know she was there. But the respondent says, well, I was here first. Well, what should my client expect to do in that circumstance?
She's
Well,
just
I would expect
Wait.
that the client is worried about her.
I think so. That's
What? What is happening? And then it
Trying to
stopped.
figure out
That's in
once you get
Oh,
copyright
okay.
struck or anything.
All right. And then it just stopped. I don't want to get copyright struck. And then silence.
Silence.
For
And then
10
if you go
minutes?
to, like, yeah, and if you go to the 3 minute 50 minute 3 hour 50 minute mark, just go to the 3 hour 50 minute mark. That's when she comes back. Go back 3 hour 50 minutes. Go back. Yeah.
I can hear shuffling around.
If I'm not wrong, I heard a thud also at one point where it like felt like someone fell. But I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe she bonked against the microphone, her fucking microphone or something.
I mean, there's been times where she's like muted and walked away from camera because like the people in her house are like,
But
what the
she
fuck
would
are you
have said
doing?
something.
Usually she does.
No, keep listening. Keep listening. Keep listening.
Yeah.
Keep listening. Keep listening. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. What point are we at? 3:49 something?
Yeah.
Yeah. At 3:50, 52 mark. Yeah, she's 3:50 mark, like, or 3 hour 50, 30 minutes. 30, yeah, something like that. Just keep playing. Keep playing. Keep playing.
What the?
It's coming. It's coming. Coming. For like 9 minutes, this lady just disappeared. And it's not a phone call, Hawkskill. We'll just get a confirmation. Just hang in there.
Or are you saying
Hang in
that you
there.
think the audio that played was a ringtone from her?
Oh, okay, probably. Nah, it's in the.
No, I think it's in the video
yeah,
she was playing.
in the video she's reacting to. Yeah.
Oh, bonk.
Did you hear that? Bonk.
Yeah, that was her hitting the microphone.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. No. Keep listening. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Oh, shut up! I'm trying to hear it.
Sorry, my bad.
Bonk. Yeah, that was the bonk. I can hear the opening and.
Oh shit.
Oh god, guys, I'm sorry. I think I kind of dozed off a little bit there for a minute. It's almost 6:30 a.m. So I'm gonna end this stream now, and I'm gonna go lay down. Have a good
She
night, guys.
thinks that she can
Thanks for
pull
being here.
something like that, like I do. Remember
What?
when I do the streams when it's like 12 midnight or like 4 a.m. in the morning? I do that. She thinks she can pull that off. This fucking idiot.
Did anybody in the chat say anything?
I don't
We
think
can't hear the
so.
video at 15 minutes into the thing, and then there's 17, 19, 21, 27, 29, 31, 30, 40,
People
45.
stopped talking, I think so, after.
Yeah, this chat's really dead, but like,
Yeah.
nobody said anything. Nobody said
nobody sa-
anything.
Nobody said anything after 2 hour 35 minutes. After the 2 hour 35 minutes mark, there's nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing after. I see one at 3:47 of somebody saying
Oh, okay,
hi.
you do?
Yeah, somebody
that's
saying
it.
hi at 3:47, and that's it. And then the one before that is at 2 hours and 35 minutes. So if it was 6:30, what did she say? 6:45? That's where she said it was. It's like 6:30 in the morning. That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she
Sorry,
said.
I'm just gonna
I
double
think
check.
I kind of dozed off a little bit there for a minute. It's almost 6:30 a.m.
6:30 a.m. and she was streaming for 3.5 hours. Sorry, 4
She
hours.
started around
Just
3.
under 4 hours.
So 2:30 or something. 2:30 or quarter to 3. It's like she thinks she can pull off
6:30.
bullshit that I do. Like not
5:30.
bullshit, like the things I do. Like I sometimes stream really early in the morning or late at night.
2.
She thinks she can pull that off.
I don't even know it's that. Maybe something to do with a crack pipe we saw. Is that what that was? Maybe.
I saw
mean,
her drinking
she
a lot
said,
of her Purple Crush. I saw her drinking a lot of her Purple Crush, so I'm just wondering if there's more. Is there more than just Purple Crush in there, and because of that she dozed off? Or listen, I'm gonna be a nice person. I'm gonna be a really nice person. She started at around 2:45 in the morning. Number one, what were you thinking? And you said that that was your only free day. Rest, you fucking idiot. Get yourself some rest. If you're tired and you're overworked, get yourself some rest.
Lean.
Why are you
calling it now.
overexerting yourself?
The thing is like it could also be a mix, right? It could be drugs, it could be alcohol, and it could be overwork and stress. Like if she's been working all
And
week
stress, yeah.
and she wants to take some time off, and this screen right down in the bottom right. Yeah, that bit right there, right?
Yeah,
My
that
little-
thing. Yeah,
That thing.
yeah.
Whatever that is.
Mushrooms? I don't know. I said.
Well, she also like we know Erin does drugs, and she's talked about doing cocaine or crack or whatever she said that she's done in the past. So like it wouldn't be that surprising. Like that looks like a pipe to me. What she's smoking in that pipe, I don't know. She lives in New York, so I don't know what is and is not legal there that she might or may not be legally allowed to have. But if she's this disheveled, she's this exhausted, this tired, this incoherent. Again, this is incoherent for Erin. And, like, Erin's usually pretty, like, not that great. But, like, this is bad. Holy. And then just completely, like, toast out at the end of 4 hours? What the fuck? Erin, are you okay? Did something happen? Is your court stuff coming? Is your court stuff coming back up again? Because
maybe that's what it is.
I mean, it's been a couple of months, right? She showed us and talked about the court paperwork that she got served, right? She got served new stuff, and like it's been a couple of months and we haven't heard anything from it. So is that stuff coming back? Maybe, probably.
Maybe
fuck?
maybe a date is coming. Maybe some sort of date is coming.
Fentanyl.
Oh my god! Don't even touch that! Don't!
The color residue looks like meth to you, man. I don't know.
Man.
If only we knew somebody who was a professional in the field of health and safety and or drug use and might be a nurse.
Might be a nurse.
Maybe, I don't know. All right, we're done. We're done. Let's get out of here. That's enough of this.
I am trained, and if I might make a guess, it's meth.
Is Erin doing meth? Yes, no. I wouldn't know.
Do you want to make a
I
poll?
wouldn't be able to tell you. Take a vote. No, we're not gonna vote right now because we're at the end of our stream today.
Nah.
So we won't vote on that now. Let us know in the comments down below if you think Erin is doing meth.
And FYI, this stream that we just saw was unlisted. I don't know why you would unlist it when there's a link on your Twitter account. I don't get it, but okay, whatever.
But she's never been very good at consistently across platforms keeping her shit together. So like that doesn't surprise me at all. But like,
or maybe she's too tired and passed out, I guess. Yeah. So
I mean, she might still be asleep.
Erin,
she could be still asleep
probably, yeah.
today, tomorrow, never to be heard from again. I don't
Erin,
know.
are you okay? I'm just asking the question. Are you okay? Is your quote stuff getting to you now? Like yeah, like I can help you, but I'll charge you. And I'm just saying. But...
This is God. We are at the fucking alcohol drug use YouTube era.
Oh my god! Yeah, seriously. Yeah, and I don't. Her paperwork that she shared with us, was that contempt related or was that her restraining order related? What was it that she was talking about? Or are we making guesses that it's most probably contempt related?
I think it's an
we made
extension.
an educated guess.
I think it's an extension and probably contempt. I suspect that any contempt.
We are making educated guesses here. What it could be. Okay.
Yeah. We're not sure. Okay. We only know part of what she said.
Yeah.
So. Low Energy Vids in the chat asks, think we can turn Steve into the new T-Bob? I mean, I'm here for it. Trumpster Bob.
All I have to say to Erin is what I posted in the live chat.
Get help. Get help. Hey, Letty, who's definitely Manya, and hi, Intrigued, who's definitely me. I did find
Oh
an
yeah,
old
now I heard
post-
that.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just want to say now I heard that the account that was being attributed to me is now someone else. So I'm just like,
Oh, it's somebody
okay.
else now. Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
saw this post from Steve from 2023 that
Oh my
I
God.
thought was really, really funny, and I'm gonna show this as the last thing that we look at today because I just thought it was really, really funny.
Okay.
My dream is to one day have an actual PhD. Stop laughing. I have to read it first.
No, my dream. I started with my dream and I just started laughing. I was just like, I couldn't help myself. Oh my God.
All right,
I
let me read
have a
it.
dream.
My dream is to one day have an actual PhD in philosophy of religion, objectively review my paper on Twitter. It has been reviewed other places. Why is it that not a single solitary PhD in philosophy is willing to objectively review my argument here?
Let him dream.
Why
Dream. He
won't
can
why
have
won't
dreams.
professionals in a field take me seriously?
Seriously, yeah, right. Look at me! Look at me! Look at me!
Twitter is not the place for such discourse. Yeah, go
Right?
figure. Why isn't his dream to have a PhD himself? I don't know, because it kind of sounds like that at the beginning, right? My dream is to one day have an actual PhD in philosophy of religion.
Maybe start with the basic diploma maybe first and then maybe think about getting a PhD. I don't know. It was and like I'm quite sure there are many universities in America who would offer veterans like courses like free of charge
A veteran
in
senior? Yeah,
philosophy. Yeah,
usually.
yeah.
So in Canada, once you're past a certain age, you're allowed to get like free education.
Yeah, so I'm quite sure he can do that if he wanted to.
Do
Why I
an
just
online
instead of-
Harvard course. Oh my god, could Steve do like what
Oh,
I'm doing, but pick one of the philosophy ones?
no, I don't think so. He's capable of that. I don't think so. He's capable of that. Oh god.
I mean, he clearly has
Ay,
nothing
ay,
better
ay.
to do.
Yeah, but we know what he does. He's lazy as fuck.
Yeah, there's also
So-
that. Alright, anyway, I just thought that was really funny.
That was funny. As soon
bye.
as it started with "I have a dream," I just started
I have a
fucking. I lost it.
dream. Little
I
girls
have a
and little
dream,
boys, blah 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 blah
a
blah blah. Let me
fantasy.
misquote Martin Luther King.
Yeah, right? Fuck. Baka.
Don't let your dreams be memes, Steve.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Alright, I'll get the fuck out of here.
Alright,
Bye.
guys, thanks for joining
Have a
us
good
today.
day. See you guys
Bye.
next week. Bye. Like and share and subscribe and ask Steve if Watergate was a hoax. Okay, bye.
I have a dream.
Hello.
Oh my fucking
Welcome
god.
back to Don't Back Friday. Don't Back Friday. Don't Back Friday.
It's going to be fun.